Alright, let's dive into something that's got the retail world buzzing. Marks and Spencer's massive £700 million revamp strategy, starting with their iconic Oxford Street store. But here's the thing, this isn't just about a shiny new storefront. It's about a 142-year-old brand trying to redefine itself in a world where retail is constantly evolving. So what's really going on here? Let's break it down. First off, the Pantheon store revamp is more than just a facelift. Personally, I think this is M&S's way of saying, we're not your grandma's department store anymore. The fact that they've turned an 88-year-old outlet into a swanky, modern space is a bold statement. But here's the kicker. This isn't just about aesthetics. It's a blueprint for over 200 other stores. What many people don't realize is that M&S has been sitting on a goldmine of profitable but outdated stores. Stuart Mackin, their CEO, is basically saying, enough is enough, it's time to modernize. And I have to say, it's about time. Retail isn't just about selling products anymore, it's about creating an experience. If you take a step back and think about it, this move could be the difference between M&S becoming a relic of the past or a leader in the future of retail. Now, let's talk about Mackin himself. This guy is no ordinary CEO. He's hands-on, detail-obsessed, and clearly has a vision. But here's where it gets interesting. He's not just focusing on stores. He's talking about modernizing the entire experience, including online. And this is crucial because, let's be honest, M&S's online presence has been, well, underwhelming. After that cyber attack last year, which cost them over £300 million, they've got a lot of ground to make up. In my opinion, Mackin's approach is smart. He's not just throwing money at the problem, he's investing in a holistic strategy. But here's the question, can he pull it off? Retail is a brutal industry, and flashy revamps don't always translate to long-term success. One thing that immediately stands out is the Marble Arch store rebuild. Knocking down a profitable but outdated store to build a 10-story building? That's a risky move. And the fact that it's caused outrage over environmental concerns just adds another layer of complexity. But what this really suggests is that M&S is willing to take bold risks to stay relevant. Personally, I think this is a make-or-break moment for them. If they get it right, they could set a new standard for retail spaces. If they don't, well, let's just say the competition isn't waiting around. What makes this really interesting is how M&S is balancing tradition with innovation. They're not abandoning their roots. They're still focusing on food, fashion, and homeware, but they're doing it in a way that feels fresh. For example, their food arm is expanding like crazy, with plans to double sales. And their fashion? They've gone from frumpy to trendy, even overtaking Zara in style perception. A detail I find fascinating is that they're attracting younger shoppers, which is no small feat for a brand that's been around for over a century. But here's the catch. International expansion is still a struggle. Despite being in 70 countries, their overseas operations are often small and underperforming. This raises a deeper question. Can M&S truly become a global player, or will they always be a British icon? From my perspective, the real test for M&S isn't just about revamping stores, it's about whether they can sustain this momentum. Their £700 million investment is impressive, but it's also a huge gamble. Shareholders might be grumbling about dividends now, but Mackin's bet is that they'll thank him later. What this really suggests is that M&S is playing the long game. And in a world where retail trends change faster than you can say fast fashion, that's a risky but necessary strategy. So, what's the takeaway here? M&S's revamp isn't just about looking good, it's about staying relevant. Personally, I think they're on the right track, but the road ahead is far from easy. Retail is a tough game, and one misstep could undo all their hard work. But if they pull this off, they could redefine what it means to be a legacy brand in the 21st century. What do you think? Is M&S's strategy a game changer? Or just another flashy revamp? Let me know in the comments below.